What's up, guys? We are back once again, and we are finally going to be talking about Eden Zero episode 19. Now, first off, I want to go ahead and apologize to everyone. This was supposed to be out last night or late last night, but for some reason, where I watch it on Go Anime, for some reason it was Kiss Anime, Kiss My Anime, but apparently, I guess the site did not upload it in time before I went to bed, so I want to apologize for that. But overall, this episode was rather very interesting. We have where the gang is traveling to the Jewel planet, and what's going on is we have where the witch informs that they have to go through a debris field and they have to go around it. So of course it's going to take them a few extra days to get accumulated to the planet. And they even said that they can't use fast travel due to it's not into the computer system, and anything else that was there was wiped out due to Shiki's grandfather. And don't know exactly the reason why. All we really know is that we have where they come across a huge almost like an armada of space fish, and they're incredibly huge. So Happy's extremely happy, and they start looking, and apparently they get informed that it came from another universe, the Aqua universe. And we see a figure in the in between, and it's an older man having a helm of a wheel, and he's asking for help. So they bring him aboard, and he explains to them that he was a captain. And he comes across rather strange and very weird, and like acting like he's already trying to be like take over the ship in a way. And in a way he does. But what happens is he starts talking about like, oh, I was in the this is another universe, and they say yes. So they have to explain to him that he's on Eden Zero. And again, he comes across rather weird. He keeps saying, "Oh, call me Captain, call me Captain," and they're like, "No, old man, no, nothing." And again, he's trying to take control, and he asks them if he can stay aboard while trying to find, I guess, either his ship or trying to find a place where they can just leave him. And so, of course, Shiki, being Shiki, he says, okay, no problem. So of course he is causing a little trouble onto the ship. He's trying to bathe with Rebecca as well as Homare, and Rebecca kicks him out. It was really funny. That was probably the funniest part of this episode. And we even see where he dresses in almost like a captain attire, and he starts trying to teach Pino bad words, and he starts trying to even trying to take over the ship, because he goes to the helm of the ship, and something happens where there's an intruder aboard of the steam of the ship. And so of course Witch gets very angry. They go up there, and somehow or other they get onto the Sun Jewel planet rather early than the amount of days it was going to take to get there. And of course he says that he took a shortcut, so somehow or other he was able to go through the debris field without that whatever that they were able to do. So it shocked a lot of them, and he says, well, I'm going to go take a nap. And still a lot of people don't trust him, and he comes across again very strange, very unusual. But again, Shiki's willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, which again, it could be the demise of the ship, because he starts walking, and he says that he's going to get used to the ship, because for some reason or other he has a tattoo on his left arm stating Eden's 1. So again, don't know if he's actually from another universe, where it could have been a parallel universe where he was apparently a captain of, I guess, the descendant of the Eden Zero or something of that nature. Don't know exactly what happened. But again, it could only bring trouble for the crew of Eden Zero. And when they go onto the planet, they start looking, and they find out that there's two sets of different people on this planet. There are the rich, and then there are the poor. And trying to find, of course, Homare's teacher, the fourth sister. And it's going to be rather difficult because, again, don't know exactly where she is located. So what the crew does is they land onto the planet, but Weiser stays behind to not only look over different weapons and try to make a different weapon, but also look after the girls as well as also the ship, because he doesn't trust the older man. Which, again, does make sense, because there's really kind of wondering what exactly is going to happen. So it makes me wonder, again, what will happen. So at this point, we really don't know. But they go into this real golden city, this this casino, and there's so much life going on. There's a lot of gambling going on, and as soon as we go through it, and Rebecca changes into something more, I guess, appropriate, where she, for a casino, we actually get to see a little cameo with Natsu and Lucy once again. So again, there was a lot of cameos by different characters from Fairy Tail, which again I personally enjoyed. And then we also got to see where somebody tries to, got these gang of thieves that try to steal from the casino, and one of them asks, I know the character from Fairy Tail, but I can't remember him at this moment in time. It was the real short dude that was always real weird. I think he was the head of Pegasus, or I think of the Pegasus Guild or something like that. And then, of course, Shiki as well as Homura, they defend the casino. They're able to defeat them, and then when that happens, we see this random band of light destroy the criminals. And apparently, we have this woman that is apparently the protector of the planet. And what happens is that they start talking about her, and we see the camera go into her, and whoever's running this planet, whoever this woman is talking to Draken Joe. So obviously he's going to want her to go after Eden Zero, which does happen because she sends her bodyguards to go after Shiki as well as Homura for violence within the city, which is apparently forbidden, even if you're trying to protect something and protect innocence. So they even go after them. And beforehand, we see a bird watching the entirety of the fight, and it goes, I guess, into the poor district, and we see someone that apparently knows Homura's teacher and said that she came all this way, what do you want to do? And then it goes back into this. So there's a lot going on in this, but I will say that with Homura as well as Shiki somehow, not really, I wouldn't say destroyed, I guess somehow being misplaced. So it's going to be rather interesting to see what's going to happen in the very next episode. So now, of course, Rebecca and the rest of the gang is going to have to find Homura and Shiki and find out what happened to them and what's going on this planet. So it was an okay episode. Wasn't the best episode, in my opinion, but it was rather interesting and really got your mind thinking what's going to happen next. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. If you guys need to channel, still about subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Click notifications so you guys are notified every time I upload. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.